Ready? Hey everybody, I'm Robert.
And I'm Tammy.
And we're the Farmville Pickers. Welcome to our barn. Tonight we're going to be covering a lot of sales. We had 27 sales for $1,150. But between some of the sales, we're going to talk about our topic of the night, which is going to be our favorite and our least favorite ways to source. And you may be surprised what the end result is. All right, and with that, are you ready to start pulling some orders?
I'm ready.
All right, let's do it. Recording.
Okay, first item is a Barbie Navy Stars and Stripes in AF98.
AF98. Well, I'm not gonna lie, I cheated on this one because there's a lot of Barbies over here, right? You see all these Barbies? Look at all of that. So I've already cheated, put my hands on this one. So that is the first one.
Yeah.
Navy Barbie. And how much did that sell for?
$22.
$22. All right. What's next?
Next is a Disney Christmas ornament in AF47.
AF47.
And it's in a white box that says Mickey on it.
Okay. 47. I don't say Mickey nowhere. Oh, there's a Mickey. Okay. I think I have found. You know, pull that, make sure this is the right one. Oh yeah, that looks right. Heck yeah, okay.
Okay. And next is another Barbie. This would be on that same shelf, AF97, but a little further down. This one.
This is the one with the pink dress?
Yep, the Locket Surprise.
Yep. Again, I'm not gonna lie, I pre-pulled that one. I found that one ahead of time. So again, this is two of the Barbies, and we just got them listed, and now we've already had 2 sales from it.
Next is a Peanuts PVC gift set in AF50.
AF50. We've had these a while.
Yep, this is the last one.
Last one. Okay. I think I see it down here.
And that one sold for $6.99.
$6.90. Oh, how much did that other Barbie sell for?
The other Barbie was $37.
$37 for the pink dress one? Wow, nice. That's a bolo. Locket Surprise. Peanuts. All right.
The next item is a Christmas sweater.
Okay.
Which I already brought in from the closet. So that sold for $17.
$17 plus ship.
Yep.
Good deal. So this one come out of the closet as the last video that we did. We explained to you that that's how we do things. There's some things that are in the closet, so those are pre-pulled. Okay, so why don't we stop here? So let's stop here and move into what our topic of the night is, and that is sourcing. So sourcing altogether is getting harder and harder to do, right? Sometimes during the first start of the season, back in the springtime, it's a little bit easier to do the yard sales and such, but it gets more difficult as the year goes.
Yeah.
So we've got 4 different ways to source, and you're going to start with which one?
My least favorite is estate sales.
Estate sales. Okay, so can you tell me why they're your least favorite?
The pricing structure. So generally they have things full price the first day or two, and then they'll go down to 50% on Sunday. The Sunday's the day that we like to just stay home. So it's hard to find things because when you go in, everything is most of the time the same price as we would list it for.
Right.
And
So they price it out at eBay pricing.
So then you got to come back on the half price day to be able to get those deals.
Yeah.
But that's not always the case. Sometimes if they're ran by a family, the prices are more like yard sales. Like the sweater we just pulled, I got that at a family ran estate sale. She had a lot of Christmas sweaters for like $1, $2 a piece.
So maybe that's another way to think about it. So we it's our least favorite because of the pricing structure and how they make you come back day after day to get better pricing. But our most favorite, maybe just like you just said, the family run. Because why is it the family runs are more of our favorite estate sale?
And you just get more affordable stuff. And sometimes if they have a lot, for example, like all this beautiful stuff over here we just picked up yesterday, we just brought it in. She had all this left over and she was wanting to just get rid of it. So she gave me a bundle price on all of it. And that was the family running the estate sale. She says, I'm just going to put it in storage and, you know, make me a fair offer. And we came to a fair price. And then that way she didn't have to store it. And then it gives us good inventory for our store.
So the same, what I'm hearing is the same reason that it's your least favorite is also the reason that it's your most favorite. So price and price. So
yeah.
The price is no good on the ones that aren't family run, and the prices are a lot better whenever it is. So whenever it's family run, it's more like a yard sale.
Yeah, it is.
Right?
It is.
Except it is in the States because, you know, mom and dad have passed or whatever that looks like.
Yeah, for example, I mean, these pieces I probably have about $5 a piece is what I've paid for them. And if I would have went to an estate sale, you know, ran by a company, they would have been priced at a price that I would not have been able to have picked them up.
Yeah, there's a lot of these. You've done some research on these at this point, right?
Yes, I did list this little section over here today. So like these ones in the back are like 40 and this one maybe like 30. And you get down to like the smaller ones are like in, you know, $20, $25.
Oh, yeah, and that's probably about the price that the estate would have been asking for.
Yeah.
I get you. Okay, good stuff. So the least favorite is the estate sale.
Yeah.
All right, let's move on. What's next?
Okay, next is a pair of Ugg boots, and I keep these shoes generally I keep in the closet with the clothes. They're just little kids. And actually, I've had these 2 seasons, so I'm very happy to see these go.
So yeah, you can see anything that says CL, like that CL1, that's closet 1. And this one down here says AF117, which is our how we have our bins and such labeled inside the barn. Okay, so moving forward, the Ugg kids sold for how much?
$20, but I was happy to get them out because I had them last winter too.
All right, so $20. I'm good with $20.
Yeah.
Plus they paid $13 in shipping too. So or it's a total of 33. I mean, it's probably including tax and everything. But okay.
Okay. Next one down. This is a tool, paper cutter tool you use for gift wrapping. So this is in AF117. And if you want to go ahead and grab 2, I know we've sold this twice to 2 different people.
So did we only have 2 of them? No, we had 3. There's another one
more.
in there. Okay, I see it. All right. So
And those
we'll
sold,
come to that second one in a few minutes whenever we get to it.
that one sold for $7.99.
$7.99 plus shipping. All right, what's next?
Okay, next is the Michigan Frog in AF38, and this is the 21-inch one, so the
21.
larger size. Because we
What's the number?
38.
Oh yeah, it's right here on top. I see it already. You got one that's in a bag and one that's not.
Yep, either one's fine. That's
Okay.
both of those are the 21-inch.
All right. Well, let me get it to where I can see it here. How about that? A Michigan Frog. That's pretty cool. All right. There we go. And how much did that one sell for?
$9.99.
All right. Plus shipping, of course. All right, next in line.
Next in line is an Adora doll out of the box, because this was a Facebook buy and I bought a lot of these dolls right after Christmas last year. And I take some of them out of the package because the shipping is a lot cheaper and I give them a lower price. Plus some of their eyes are faded a little bit to a pink or purple. So this is one out of the box. And then as you can see over here in a little bit, we'll have one in the box. So the pricing structure is just a little bit different depending upon whether they want it in the box or out of the box.
Yeah, so they want to save a little bit of money by making the box cheaper, or making it cheaper to ship. Gotcha. All right, how much did that one sell for?
$9.99.
$9.99 plus shipping.
Yeah.
All right, and we got one more pull before we move on to our next one, and that is
some reindeer moss.
Reindeer moss.
AF53, and there's 2 packs of it.
AF53. All right, I think I see it right there. Let's see if I can get these out. Yeah, old Pottery Barn reindeer moss. And they got both of them?
Yes.
Okay. All right. How about some reindeer moss, guys? Love that, huh?
People use it for decorations.
Oh, okay. Oh, yeah, okay. So why do they call it reindeer, though?
I don't know.
Okay. All right. Well,
And that's the first time I've ever heard it called reindeer moss, so I'm not sure either. We'll have to do some research
and
on
how much did they buy that for?
$18.99.
$18.99 plus ship?
Yes.
Wow. Whoever bought these originally paid $4.99 for them.
Okay.
So that was a good deal.
Yeah. Okay. And
Apparently not available anymore. We can go ahead and pull that one.
Yeah.
So we've got one more of these that was next in line after the moss. And again, this one was $7.99 plus shipping. All right. Next. What is your next least favorite way to source?
I would say thrift stores.
Okay. So give me the good first. What are the good?
The good at first is I love to go in the ladies section and just sort through the blouses and sweaters one by one. And I always find really good brands. Never have a problem finding good clothes.
So I can interject here because there every now and again, well, every time that we go together, she goes to clothes, I go to hard goods, and so we're both looking for different things. Every now and again, I find something good in the hard goods. It's not that often though.
Yeah.
I can tell you one time. Do you remember the time that I found the bowling balls?
I do.
The brand new bowling balls in package. I think they were Storm product.
Yeah.
And the reason I knew Storm is because that's what I used to bowl with.
I'm like, really?
Yeah. We paid $20 a piece. We ended up getting like $1,200 out of those 6 bowling balls.
Yep.
It was crazy, and it didn't take long to get it. So there is times whenever there's going to be good stuff, you just got to find it, right?
Yeah.
So and then the clothes, they're a consistent sale. So I mean that's good. Okay, so what do you think about the bad?
The bad for me is there's really not a whole lot else for me to source there because, you know, I'll look through the hard goods, but I don't generally find a whole lot.
Yeah. So the bad is all you get is clothes. The good is that you get clothes.
Yeah.
So I mean that's one way or the other. What do you think about pricing in the thrift stores?
The shoes and the purses and stuff are getting a little bit high, but myself personally, I think most of the Goodwills, the shirts and the sweaters are still okay priced.
$5, $6, $7 a piece.
Yeah, because I mean, you can sell them for $24, $30. I mean, and to me, that's plenty of profit. I mean, worth going in there and picking them up.
As long as you're buying more than just one thing, it wouldn't be worth a trip.
Right.
All the way there and just get one thing. But we don't buy just to be buying either because, we have to resell. So
yeah,
sometimes the trip may not be worth it because you don't find as much. But overall, I think we do.
Yeah, and generally when I go to the thrift stores, it's when I'm out and about, going by anyways.
Already in the area.
Yeah.
Yep.
I'm
with you. All right, so number 2 on our list from worst to best is thrift stores. I can agree with that. What about y'all out there? What do you think? What's your least favorite? Should leave that in the comments for us. Okay, so next we are going to be moving on to the next thing that we need to pull.
Okay, next is a Tigger Disney keychain in AF118.
AF118. All right, so AF118 is this top drawer here, and we got a lot of different ones in here, but that was easy to find. Looks like we got 6 of these. Is that?
It says 5, so I need to update the quantity to 1 more.
I can't open it with.
Yep, that's
might
it.
verify the count on it too.
There's that.
That's a cool keychain.
No, it's good. There's 4 left.
There are 4 left, so it's right. Okay. Perfect. All right, and what did this one sell for?
$4.74.
$4.74 plus shipping. All right, next in line.
Next is Little Woodsies. It's a little play set and AF113.
113. Oh, there's a bunch of knives in here. And 1 Woodsies. Okay. Does that look like it?
That's it.
All right, and how much was that one?
$8.99.
$8.99. Good. All right, so next in.
Next is the Nesting Santas in AF53.
53. Yeah, 53. Oh, we've already been in this one once. Oh, I see it right there in the corner. I don't know if I can get this or not. All right, I got it. How about the Nesting Santas? Isn't that cool? All right, and what was this one?
$14.99.
$14.99.
Yeah, and I took an offer on that one. I think I had it listed at $19.99, but they said it was for their grandkids.
Oh yeah, I see the notices. Thank you. They are for our grandkids.
Okay.
I bet grandkids will love some Nesting Santas, right? All right, one more, and then we're going to move on to the next list.
Okay, a Matilda Jane, and it sold for $15. I think it's a dress. Yes, dress.
A Matilda Jane dress, and it sold for $15 plus shipping, and it came from, guess where? Closet
Yes.
inside the house. Tell you what, let's go ahead and do one more, and then we'll move on to our next in line.
Okay.
So we got the, what is that? What's our next?
This one, it's a spring form pan.
Spring form pan. What is, where's it at?
Oh, it's an AF24.
Okay, this is easy because it's right here. All right. So it's a cake tin.
$7.59.
$7.59 plus shipping.
Yep.
Cool. So of all of these things, Facebook, right? The Adore Buy. This one came from Facebook. We bought out a whole toy store with that. Had a lot of applause stuff. That was great.
That was from the basement buy.
Facebook.
No, yes, so you're right, Facebook. Yep.
Okay. I see a trend here. Okay, so what is your next favorite place?
I would say Facebook.
So Facebook's going to be your number 2. So if we look at what we've sold today, Facebook. What about the clothes? Were they Facebook?
Yard sale on the clothes.
Yard sale and clothes. That was Facebook. No, that was
in a garage sale.
garage sale.
Or it was a family rent estate sale.
The estate sale. That's right. I remember that one. That's the toy lot, Toy Story, or Toy Store.
Yep, those back there.
Barbies,
all 3 of those were Facebook. And the Peanuts were.
Peanuts were Facebook. The Toy Store. What about those?
The Moss
The
came
Moss.
from a family rent estate sale.
That's an estate sale.
And the wrapping paper cutters, was
they
Facebook.
were from the Facebook.
Yep.
And the boots,
Garage sale.
garage sale. So we have one. Are all the clothes are both clothes from the garage sale?
Just one of them. The Matilda Jane and the boots.
Okay,
are from
so the
garage
Matilda
sale.
Jane, at this point, Matilda Jane and boots are garage sale. I'm seeing a trend here, right?
Mm-hmm.
So tell me, why is Facebook your least, what is something negative about Facebook?
The negative probably is how much time I spend looking. You have to put in a lot of keywords to search.
Mm-hmm.
And it takes me a while to find a buy, but once I do, it's great because we get 300 Barbies or, all these beautiful trinkets.
Mm-hmm.
And then you get a lot all at once. Oops,
Yeah.
I just gave away the positive.
Yeah. So the positive is right there because you're able to find big lots and
You can fill your store up quickly.
maybe get better deals because the more that you buy, if you buy everything that someone's got, they're more apt to give you a little bit better price on it. So the per piece price comes down generally whenever you buy lots.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Except for Barbies. People like
Except
to hold
for
tight
Barbies.
on the Barbies.
People love them Barbies. So that's one of the things that I wanted to bring out at this point was this past weekend, although we did source off of Facebook, how far out did you search to find these Barbies?
500 miles.
500 miles. Where did we go to get these Barbies?
Kentucky.
Kentucky. We went to
Louisville,
Louisville, Kentucky to pick up 300 Barbies. So all of these Barbies that you guys see here, all of these, down, down, down. This all came from a road trip to Louisville, Kentucky to buy it.
Yep.
So, you can look at that as being a down or a negative,
But it was fun.
but we had fun.
We had good pizza. Good keto pizza.
Yeah, Blaze was pretty awesome on it. But you have to do what you have to do.
Mm-hmm.
So if the sourcing is getting hard and you need to stock your store for fourth quarter, right?
Yep.
You do what you got to do.
Mm-hmm.
There's a lot of people whose sales are down right now. Are they really doing what they've got to do to make sure that they get the sales?
Yeah.
I mean, that's everybody has to answer that question for themselves, but for us, especially now that you are full-time eBay, full-time in this barn, we've got to do what we've got to do.
Yeah.
And sometimes that means spending more money to get the bigger lots
And more time.
and more time. So that is part of it. So the next to the favorite is going to be Facebook.
Yeah.
I can agree with that.
And I love to look for Coach wallets and purses on Facebook.
Oh yeah, any purse or wallet. Later we'll have to show you her office where she keeps her wallets, and then the closet where she keeps the purses. You really like them. They're all for sale, but not for sale. Yeah, they're for sale, but they're not for sale. So
Well, you'll see. They're for sale because we sold one.
they're priced to where if they sell, it's okay.
Yeah.
But if they don't sell, it's okay also. I love it. Okay, let's move forward. What is the next one on our list?
Okay, let's see. It scrolled on me. So the next one I love. It's a fabric children's book. And back in AF 53 again, same place you got the
53.
Santas.
Okay. EF 53. Oh, I see it right there. It's pretty deep. Okay. Let's see if we can keep from knocking everything else out. There we go. You got it. Yeah, so we're gonna turn the pages of this book. How about that? Is that awesome or what? 'Twas the night before Christmas. Look at that. Just think about this. Someone is going to be handmade in Lancaster County by the local Amish and Mennonites. I wonder where Lancaster County is.
Pennsylvania.
Pennsylvania. Mm-hmm. That is awesome. Somebody's going to be reading "'Twas the Night Before Christmas" to their kids and the family with that book. Mm-hmm. Love it. Okay, how much do we sell that one for?
$23.74.
$23.74 plus shipping. All right, next in line.
Okay, next in line is an Adora in the box.
Oh, one other thing that I want to do. Sorry to interrupt you. One other thing that I want to do is, as we're pulling these, let's start saying, where did we get it?
That was a family run estate sale.
So this was a family run estate sale.
Same with little Santa there.
So both of these came from the same place.
Yeah, and the reindeer moss too.
Oh, the reindeer moss came from there too. Okay.
Yep.
So all of these things came from the same sale. A family run estate sale.
Mm-hmm. Yeah.
Which is the positive for the estate sales.
Yeah.
Right? Okay. Sorry. Next.
That's okay. Okay, so next we have another Adora, exactly the same, except for this one is in the box, and the eyes are not quite as pink, so those ones are $19.99.
$19.99. And where did this come from?
That was a Facebook buy, and I actually went to West Virginia to get those.
A Facebook buy.
Beckley, West Virginia.
In Beckley, West Virginia. Cool. Mm-hmm. All right. Next.
Okay, next we have Krusty the Clown again.
Krusty the Clown.
In AF64.
It's another Simpson. 64. Yeah, I think I'm going to pull these down. We're going to take these over here. Because they are pretty stacked. All right. So the Simpsons, where did they come from?
Those came locally from the Richmond area, just about an hour away. You picked those up one day after you got off of work.
Does that look like it?
That's it.
Yep, that is it. Okay, so the Simpsons, I guess what I'm wanting to say is it's another Facebook buy, right?
It is.
And it was a bundle because he had probably 100 of them.
Yep.
And we bought them all, right?
Correct.
Okay. All right, next in line.
And he was $11.39.
Oh yeah, $11.39 plus shipping.
Okay, next is a beautiful Murano elephant, and he's right there behind you on 5.
I see him. I was kind of hoping that this would never sell because I kind of love that guy.
And he actually sold for $67.
Yeah, and he's actually got, I don't know if you guys can see it, but there's a signature on the bottom of it. He sold for how much?
$67.
$67.
And he came from Facebook.
And he is a Facebook. So what buy did he come in?
The basement buy.
Oh, the basement buy. Okay, so we had any other basement buys? Oh yeah.
Yes.
This was a basement buy. These were basement.
Yep.
Was the Disney one a basement?
No, that was part of the toy store.
Oh, toy store. Okay. Yeah, we've sold through a lot. That was a deal. Well, yeah, that was a deal where we bought out a guy's whole basement full of stuff, and I think we spent what, $3,000 to buy everything.
Roughly, yeah.
And at this point, we're at between $13,000 and $14,000 that we recouped from it.
That's how we funded this barn.
That's how we funded this barn. Yeah.
Yeah, that's when we put this barn up.
Yeah. Because we didn't have anywhere to put it all. How funny is that?
That is. And
Yeah.
while we were waiting for this barn to be built, we had all of these shelves that you see in rows right in our living room.
living
And it
room.
was driving me crazy. And our cat was so well behaved. She never got into one thing.
Never got into one thing. Oh, Gloria, she's a good girl. Good stuff. All right.
Like, I don't have an armadillo, so I don't, like, I feel like this is definitely coming out to me.
That's gonna be it.
Yeah, but he has a lot of markings on the bottom, I just can't make it out.
Yeah. I tried to read it too, and it was just a little bit.
I can say handcrafted. Oh, yeah, I think you're right, SAO.
Gloria, she's a good girl. Good stuff. All right, let's move on. What is the next one?
Okay, next one is the Snowman Tupperware back in AF53 again.
I saw that one. I saw that one in that same bin right here at the bottom. You see it right there? Now let's see if I can get this one out. Let's see. Maybe. Oh, I just lost one thing. That was all.
It's okay. It's just a ribbon.
It's just a ribbon. Here, I'm gonna go. So, great little. This is actual Tupperware.
Yeah.
Where did we? And this is brand new Tupperware with a sticker and everything on it.
Yep, that came from the basement buy.
This did come from the basement buy.
Yep.
Did this pan come from the basement buy
Yes,
also? It did.
it did.
Okay. So we're
Yep.
constantly moving through them. Let me put this bin back up real quick. All right. Okay, what is next?
That sold for $11.99.
Oh, $11.99 on the Tupperware.
Next is a huge Mickey inflatable.
Oh, nice. Look at that.
Look at those great pictures you did.
Look at that. That's the front of our eBay barn.
Yep.
Look how tall that dude is. Goodness gracious. I know where he's at. You don't even have to tell me. It's right here. Still original box. Makes it a lot easier to sell these. All right. Let's see. What am I going to do with this one? This is almost too big. I think I'm going to put it right down here where the boxes are at.
Okay.
And okay, what was the sale price on that one?
$142.
$142 plus shipping. Did I say $193 all total?
Yeah.
So they were all in for $193 for that. It's a pretty good deal because that's like a $300 inflatable. So
And guess where it came from? Facebook.
Facebook. There's a trend there, huh?
I made you run a little far out of the way for that one. Remember, it was
We did.
pretty far out in the
Yeah,
boonies.
it was in the boonies.
Yeah, but I'm like, it'll be worth it. Just trust me.
Yeah. Good stuff. Okay, what is next?
Okay, next is a holiday brooch
Okay.
in 119.
119.
Yep.
Okay, it's a brooch.
And it'll be in a box that's gray and it says Saks Fifth Avenue.
Okay. You said it's gray?
It has a red ribbon on it.
Oh, I see it. I bet that's it. That look like it to
That's
you?
it.
Is there a picture of it like that or something? Mm-hmm. Oh, I see it. Yeah, there it is. Cool deal. All right. Tell me,
40
where did that come from?
That came from the basement buy
The basement buy.
and $47.
$47 plus shipping,
Yeah,
all in for $59.
she had worked for Saks Fifth Avenue for a lot of years, so she stored up a lot of stuff in there from Saks.
That was a
Fifth
lot of what was in her basement. You are correct. All right, next thing.
Next thing is some Hot Fingers men's gloves, and it's in 113.
113.
It's going to be a size medium. Or I'm sorry.
Give me 103.
Yeah, 103.
Oh boy. Hot finger. Are they all the same colors?
That's going to be gray in the front.
Oh, that one says large. So I know
Yeah,
that's
medium.
Not. That one says XL. I'm bringing the bin.
Okay, here, you want me to help you?
Yeah, could you? All right. Let's go dig this one out. This will be the second bin we've got up here, so I have to put it in that other. Okay, so we need medium.
That's extra large. And there's only one medium, so.
Oh, I see one.
Oh, those are black.
Oh, those are black. Never mind.
Large.
Large.
You see a size on that's extra large. Is this medium?
Medium, yay! Found a
Got it.
medium. You want to put the top back on
Yep, that's them.
there? All right. So that's the medium gloves, hot fingers, and they sold for how much?
$22.
$22 plus shipping.
Yep, here, I'll get it.
Yeah. Thank you, dear. You're the best.
Okay.
All right. Next up, how many do we have left?
Let's see. 3.
Well, we've only got
Just
3 left. So why don't we go ahead and do our most favorite way to source?
Okay. Of course, my most favorite is garage sales.
Garage sales and yard sales. Okay, so tell me, why are they your most favorite?
Well, one reason why garage sales are my favorite is that's our date. We go on a date and we go to garage sales and we go to lunch. That's just what we enjoy doing on the weekends.
Yeah.
But there's so much inventory. There's so many neat things to look at. You just find so many cool treasures.
Okay. Hey, I'm 100% on that.
Yeah.
Yard sales are my favorite. Yard sales is what got us kind of hooked on this. Because remember, we were going out trying to find stuff to put in our house in South Carolina.
Yep. And then I'm like, there's so much nice stuff.
Yeah.
We don't need any more.
We don't need it
But I
anymore.
want to go again.
Yeah. So it was our way of spending more time together, and and ended up being able to open up our eBay store and then start selling. And here we are 3 years later. Or
Yep.
I think 3 years. It's been a good run, that's for sure. It's doing nothing but getting better. Now that you're full time in it, man, sky's the limit, right? Good stuff. So okay, so that's your positive. What's the negative?
The negative is you don't find as much. Like what we've showed you today, most everything's coming from Facebook or from estate sales, or what's the other one?
Thrift stores.
Thrift stores.
Yeah.
So it seems like the least amount of what we're selling today is coming from garage sales.
Yeah. So the thing that we love the most is the thing that gives us the least whenever it comes to sales, right?
Yeah, because
At least today.
Yeah.
Hey, but you know what, Tammy? Had we made this video back in April,
it would be totally different.
I think it would have probably been flip-flop, because back in April we had a ton of good stuff that came from yard sales. So this is just relevant for today's video because it is mid-November.
Yeah.
And really the yard sales in our area, the yard sales, the good stuff ended probably 2 months ago.
Yeah.
Easily 2 months ago. So whenever the sales continue on and the good stuff goes away,
Yeah.
then you have to find a place, and that's where we're at right now.
Yep. That's
So-
correct. Because in the early season, when we go out garage selling, we can fill the back of our SUV pretty full.
Yeah.
And then, now we can, most recently, just a couple weeks ago, we go out and we might come back with one small bin full of things.
Yeah.
It's just less
And it's
out
a
there.
stretch. It's a stretch on that small bin too.
Yeah.
Because, we find ourselves, we're out there. We drive all the way to Richmond from Farmville, which is about an hour and 15 minutes to start. And then we end up close to 2 hours from home
Yeah.
in Richmond. And so we get out there. I mean, it's a long haul not to find something, right?
Yeah.
So I think we find ourselves this time of year, or over the last 2 or 3 months, really stretching what we would normally buy, and maybe not, holding ourselves as accountable to what we're buying.
Yeah.
so
And that's when too we'll stop by the thrift stores and I'll pick up some sweaters, because it's a good time of the year to pick up sweaters, jackets, boots. And then too, I'm always looking on Facebook to see if there's some purses I can pick up.
Yeah,
Or
'cause
anything.
we do that. As
Anything
long as we're
else.
in the area, we'll swing by and pick them up. Yeah, you're right. All right, so now you've seen or you've heard what our least favorite to our favorite. So it started with estate sales, and then went to thrift stores, and then went to Facebook, and then to yard sales, with yard sales being our favorite. But as far as our sales today, yard sales are probably 10%. And the other three things, and probably, I mean, I would say Facebook probably has 80% of our sales today.
I agree with you.
And then thrift store and estate sale, probably the other 20%.
Yep.
So just depends on the time of year you're in.
Yep.
Big question mark is, how far do you stretch to source what's needed to be able to sustain the life that you want to live?
Yep.
That's the big question. All right. Well, let's move on. We got 3 more things to pull.
Oh.
And of course, we lost our screen again.
Oh, it always goes back to the brooch.
Always loves the brooch because it's pretty.
Okay, so just to prove, sometimes I do sell them.
So just to prove, sometimes she does sell.
So I like to wrap it up with this like protective,
Yeah.
and then put it in plastic.
Yeah.
And then I like to do the pretty colored tissue paper. I try to get something that matches the color of the wallet. I got all different colors down there.
Okay. Good deal. And that sold for how much?
$70.
$70. Good sell, right?
Yep.
Plus ship, right? Yeah.
Yep.
All right. Next. Oh, it looks like we got 2 Simpsons.
Yep. And they're
And
in the same.
64. So they're both in this bin right here.
Well, one's in the area in between the bins because it's
Oh,
bigger.
it's a bigger one?
Yep.
Okay, which one is that one?
It is comic book shop
Comic book? Okay.
on 64.
Okay. So it's going to be one of these 2. Let's see here. Oh, it's this one. Okay, cool. So there is the one.
Yep.
And that one sold for how much?
$19.99 because we ran into the larger ones that have batteries. There was some corrosion, so I had to list everything on the low side and disclose that it has battery
you can
corrosion.
see that we did say it has better corrosion. But somebody got a great deal because they're probably not going to, they're going to be displaying that.
Yeah.
So it's not, the better corrosion is not going to matter. And then the last thing is Mr. Plow Homer. All right. Let's see if I can find that one. Oh,
Did you get lucky?
I got lucky. The very first one I put my hand on.
Okay.
Mr. Plow Homer. Yes.
$12.
And that one was $12 plus shipping. So what a great 3 days. Now we haven't shipped since Sunday evening.
Right.
So these sales are not all from one day. It's not $1,100 from one day. It's $1,100 from Monday, Tuesday, and today is Wednesday. So 3 days.
Correct.
But still, for us, it's a good 3 days. So, it's been a good one. Now we got to get all this stuff packed and ready to be picked up tomorrow. So we want to say again, thank you so very much. Again, if you've made it this far, please like and subscribe. We're trying to build our channel. We're just getting started back again. It's been a couple years. So hopefully you've enjoyed something about our video and you can go in and like and subscribe. Leave comments below. Hey, what's your favorite way to source? Do you what have you done? Just to use an example, we drove all the way to Louisville, Kentucky to pick up 300 Barbies. Have you ever done anything like that? Do you feel like it's necessary for you to do something like that? Are you able to sustain the life that you want to live with just local pickup? Could be, right? So we'd like to see those comments below. But with that, thank you so much. We do appreciate it. Tammy forgot to say bye, and she wanted to so bad.
Bye.
I cut it off before. All right, Tammy did say bye. Bye, y'all.